Thanks again for tuning in to Sin's Workshop. Hope you're having a wonderful day and happy Halloween. Um, yes, I look fabulous, I know. Today we're going to be talking about The Haunted by Danielle Vega. Ooh, what a perfectly spooky book to review for Halloween. I have to say I am personally a huge fan of Danielle Vega, so I tend to expect a lot of great things from her. I mean, Survive the Night, that book still haunts me to this day, and I read that when it came out, like, whew, long time ago. It's still so vivid in my mind, and man, that book scared the crap out of me when I first read it. And then, How to Survive Your Murder. Loved it, absolutely loved it. So I expect good things from Vega when I read her. And The Haunted did not disappoint. No, it did not. I think Vega is really good at capturing that eerie, atmospheric, creepy vibe that really sets the tone of the story, you know? It's just, I mean, she has this scene with the doll. I hate dolls. Dolls! I don't do dolls. No, porcelain dolls, creepy dolls in the movie. Ask me if I've seen Annabelle. No, I have not. Child's Play, totally. Seen that movie like 1,000 times. Annabelle, no, not touching it. Not touching it. I don't do dolls, but there's this great scene in the book with the doll that's still haunting to this very moment. Vega's very good at capturing those creepy, eerie moments and making you scared. Even if for a moment you're just like, oh, that's creepy when you're reading it. And I think that that's what's really strong about her storytelling, her detail for that to really grab the reader. What I also liked is you have a somewhat unreliable narrator here because they're moving for a clean slate. You know, something happened at school. I will say this. At first glance, it looks like, oh boy, did she take some nudes? And did they get passed around the school? I'm kind of tired of that storyline. I understand it's realistic. I understand that there are consequences for your actions. 100%. I understand that. You're going to do stupid things. Be prepared to face the consequences. I say that as someone who did stupid things, and I say that as a mother. Be prepared to face the consequences. Instead, Vega did not use that storyline. Instead, they're moving, her parents flip houses for a living. They're moving to get their daughter away from her emotionally and mentally abusive boyfriend. Captain of the soccer team, golden boy. But what I like here is that people stood by her, by Hendrix. So I like that. So it's more of, is she being haunted by her memories of him? Is he stalking her? Or is Steel House really haunted? It is really haunted. I mean, if you read that first chapter, whoo, that prologue chills me. It's chilling. Again, she's very good with her detail. So I do like that we have a different motivation, but it also sets the stage for creating a somewhat unreliable narrator because you don't know what exactly to think of Hendrix as a character, of her mindset. They talk about her anxiety, her PTSD. So what's really going on? You know, you're second guessing the story, so it does keep you on your toes. I also like the romance between Eddie and Hendrix. I'm not going to lie. I'm here for it. I love it. Broke my heart a little bit at the end, but it was really well done. It was really well established because what Vega does is she creates really strong characters, and you get to know these characters in such a short span. I mean, it's not a long book. It's like 250 pages, I think. It's not long at all. It's this thin. You can read it in one sitting, pretty much. You get invested in them. It seems a little bit rushed, but you become invested in their relationship and who these characters are because the character dynamics are so well established and the characterization and their personalities shine. Even though she has kind of like those frameworks of cliche characters, you know, Portia, the popular girl, Connor, the school jock, they don't fit within those frameworks. Vega colors outside the line, so to speak. These are real, grounded characters. So when you see them interact, you become invested in their friendships, you become invested in their personalities and who they are as they develop throughout the course of the novel. And that's why it works between Eddie and Hendrix, why their romance works, because the characterization is on point. A good writer can say more with less, I always like to say. Are long stories okay? Yeah, totally. But sometimes stories need to be long, but sometimes they can be short and concise. And Vega's really good at being concise but emotive at the same time, and really grabbing you as a reader and sucking you into the narrative and just making you feel things like terror and heartbreak. She's so good at that, and I love her for it. The Haunted. Really good book. I have to give it 4 out of 5 stars. You can read it in a setting. Read it for Halloween. Read it today. Go pick up a copy. It's really good. I do highly recommend it. Really well done. Strong characterization. So, on that note, if you want to go ahead and purchase the book, please purchase the book from an online book retailer or your preferred online book retailer. I will include links where to purchase it below. 2 of those are affiliate links. The Barnes & Noble one is not an affiliate link. I just work at Barnes & Noble, so I'm going to support Barnes & Noble, of course. And on that note, I hope you all continue to support me by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing with all your book loving friends. You can also become a supporter on Buy Me a Coffee or by purchasing one of my handmade candles. I will be having, today's the last day for the 50% off sale, but I will be having 2 new sales come tomorrow. So on that note, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Halloween, and as always, happy reading.